Allowances is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, education, and research. Fair use is permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Smash that like button. Let's go.
What's up? What's up? It is your girl Survivor Speaks, and bear with me, I'm on a new system. People that are normally here know that, and so let me get myself situated in the middle. I don't know what's going on with this box right here. Okay, it was something that didn't need to be there. So now I am here, and there you are. Let me get my comments up over here so that I can see them. And we're gonna get right into it. And all right. So you saw the title. You saw the title. You saw the title. I think I have just had enough. I don't really talk about the Chrisean Rock topic over here. I normally I just don't do it. Um, there are other people actually that I watch over here for this type of content, but I'm going to give my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cent um or whatever have you. Um, so I see there's two people in the are they in the bushes? Let me go down here. YouTube got some new stuff on here, y'all. I'm just oh no, that is Sci-Fi Originals. Hey friend, hey friend, hey friend. The girl, don't mind the girl. I'm just trying it out. It's something new. YouTube put up, so I'm trying to see what what it is. So that's why it's there. Um, so I don't know if this is the show for you, Sapphire Ridge, but I definitely thank you for always coming through and supporting the show. But I do have something to say about Watch the Rise. What's up, family? What's up, family? I know we getting ready to go live over on Flesh of the Gods. But I got something to say today about this whole Chrisean Rock saga. Let me just make sure Sapphire Ridge. I still need to change that because it's just blending with my and Watch the Rise. What's up? What's up? What's up? So today I'm talking about Chrisean Rock, something that I never really do on my YouTube channel because um I just choose not to. I talk about it on Instagram sometimes, or I just post in support of her. Hold on, I just need to change this camera view because it is it's sending me. I'm just not used to this angle. That's it. All right, there we are. So I'm just, I'm talking about, Chrisean Rock. I'm a Chrisean Rock supporter. We were all young at some point in our lives where we made decisions that weren't the best decisions to make, right? Your mother was upset, your family was upset, you had older brothers, they was upset, your older sisters was upset, and all of the above, right? But Krishan Rock has a different type of family. Um, her mother has, some issues. I'm not here to down her mother. I love Miss Charlotte. That's her mom. She's has a lot of wisdom, but just like anybody else, things happen. So I always respect Miss Charlotte and whatever God has for her, or whatever's going on. And when she comes around, or I do know like right now she's away, bettering herself, and I will keep praying for her, and I do support that. Um, she is, trying to, you know, get that together for her children, regardless of how old they are. She instilled the fear and love of God in them. And what they choose to do with that, with what she gave them, that's on her, that's on them. They're all grown, but a lot of people don't take into account when you are, not born into something, but when you are raised a certain way, excuse me, I need to move this light. When you are raised a certain way, or you are raised with certain traumas, and it's like just over and over again throughout your life, it takes some time to get rid of those traumas. You have to give people grace. So as long as Chrisean Rock was out here crashing out, nobody had a problem with it. As long as she did still have people that didn't like her, but as long as she was out here crashing out, she had all the a lot of support. She had the algorithm in a chokehold. Newsflash: she's not saying anything. She still has the algorithm in a chokehold. People just don't understand on a different spiritual level. Has nothing to do with the world or what you think. You know, people believe what you want to believe, but this is just, and I respect whatever people believe, um, as long as you believe in, something. There is something that's, shifting this earth right now, and this is the year of revelation. It's all revealed. It's revealing, and 2024 is not disappointing because we don't have that many days left in 2024, and the revealing that's going on is getting intense. So let's see what the last days of December bring, right? Because woo wee is all I got to say about that. And so let's get back to Chrisean. While I'm here, I'm trying to stay on topic. I know Flesh of the Gods is going live at 8. I may run a little over, but not too much. But he knows that I've been testing out some things, trying to, you know, see if they're working, new system and everything. He knows it's all love. I'm not going to go too far over, but I'm going to pop my ish. So yeah, and I try to I try to stay away from that, but here it is. Here it is. Because I got something to say, and I'm going to say it. So, okay. So, in regard to Chrisean, I don't call her Chrisean Rock anymore because, out of respect, she has not to be called Chrisean Rock anymore. That's not what her mother named her. Her mother named her Chrisean Rock. The name Rock was given to her by Blueface. And so, out of respect, she's doesn't want to be called Chrisean anymore. She wants to be, sure she doesn't want the Rock, even though that's what the world saw. But if anybody watched the interview that she did, um, she said that let me because I'm kind of I'm paraphrasing here because I don't have it word for word. So she said that she had a lot of people following her, a lot of people screaming out her name, a lot of people were bowing down to her by the name of Chrisean Rock. That's not the name that her mother gave her, and she doesn't want people bowing down to her. She wants people to be, thankful to the Lord. God gets all the praise. That's her choice. It's a choice that she made, and I have to say that eh, she's been sticking to it. I see a lot of disappointing information that is not correct. It's a bunch of lies, and people just have things to say. Um, Bullying a baby, you got to be some type of special to bully a baby. And I'm not saying, please hear me. Hear what I say, because people like to just take stuff and make stuff up for no reason. There's no need to make up anything. There's no need to put words in people's mouths. What I am saying is there has been no confirmation that there is something wrong with her son. I don't care what people are saying. I'm not going to look at him and say, oh, look at him. You can tell this, that, or the third. I don't believe in just putting things on people without proof. People have no proof. Her son is beautiful to me. Picture perfect. That's what I call him. So I don't understand what people get out of bullying a baby, but to each his own. But until she comes out and says something, I'm not even gonna say her father. I'm gonna try to kind of stay off him. I do have a little bit to say about him, but I'm gonna try to stay off him. Like, because a lot of this is started because of his father. Um, so until they come, there was a doctor that's on TikTok, and I can't remember her name. I did a video on her. Everybody was saying that her son had cruda chat, and the doctor came on YouTube on her own because she got tired of hearing it, and she said, explain what it was, explain that it is a condition where a chromosome or two may be missing. And you want to hear the third thing that she said? I need a drum roll. I need a drum roll first. I need a drum roll before I say what she said. And this is a pediatrician. She's not Chrisean's Jesus's pediatrician. She's never seen him. She's not diagnosing him. She put all that out there because she went all the way out to know, but she got so tired of like just people randomly saying that that's what her son would that's a disease that he has, so she wanted to educate the people. All right. So now for the third thing that she did say, for the people that like to put earbuds in their ear and not listen, to when someone that's has the schooling, went to school, is a pediatrician all day. You should see how many days in a, because she posts a day in the life of you know in her life, and it is a lot. But the third thing that she said was that this disease 99% of the time comes from the paternal side of the child. Yeah, did everybody hear what the paternal? So that would mean the father side of the child. If he did have cruda chat, that's what it is. It's just that the child is missing. She said it's not. It doesn't come from the mother twerking. Do people realize people lift weights while they're pregnant? People work out their whole 9 months while they're pregnant. Everything. So the doctor's saying, listen, I keep hearing people say, oh, she was twerking. Oh, she was doing this and she was doing that. You have all types of excuses when it comes to why you are diagnosing her child and you're not a doctor without any proof. It's a disease where if the child had it, it's a disease where you're missing a chromosome or two, and more than likely it's from the father's side of the family. That is the first thing. There are so many people that make so much money off of Chrisean's name. I put up a petition on change.org a while ago to get Blueface's mother off of the internet so that she would stop bullying her own grandchild. But there is a group of supporters, and I want to say it's about maybe 10 of us that signed it. So a lot of the support that I see, people say they support Chrisean. To each his own. Potato, potato, tomato, tomato. So that's the first thing. So now the first person I'm going to talk about Blue Sister Calloway. I have a lot of respect for Calloway because even though, and this is literally, this is not. Lord, I'm trying to get into the gates. I just need you. Just give me Just give me just give me a one pass, God, one pass. She literally beat the pee out of Callie Wax. And Chrisean had a little dog. He's I'm so mad. So something happened with the dog, and the a dog. All the dog knows is he sees the person that he loves in an entanglement with this person, and so he thinks that they're playing. So he's jumping in and out of the fight. He jumping in the fight and he tagging like they tagged. It's hilarious. I didn't pull a video up because guess what? I had just decided to go live and talk about this because I just saw something I'm going to talk about in a minute, and I didn't even listen to it, but I sure hope it's not true because I hope it's not. I'm hoping that it's something that's not bad. I'm hoping that it's not. Yeah, Sapphire Ridge, tell me about it. So then, Callie Way, she is the only person that I know that, like I said, she got the urine beat out of her, and but she will tell you the truth. And she recently spoke out about Chrisean, and she said that somebody asked her because she was doing the "Ask Me Anything You Want." Somebody asked her if she had to choose one, would she choose Jaden or would she choose Chrisean? So she said, here is what I'm going to say and why I'm going to say it. I would choose Chrisean. I am a good, judgment of character, and Chrisean is very genuine. She said Jaden likes to throw rocks and hide her hand. I already knew that. I already knew that. I would have no problem with Jaden because I'm a Chrisean supporter. I would have no problem with her. But the thing is, Jaden doesn't like African American women. And so if you don't like us, why interact with us? Why, you're on a whole show. By the way, I don't subscribe to Zeus, but you're on a whole show with a whole bunch of African American women, to make money because you had to do something. But you don't like us, but you will twirl on the African American data, right? I bet. So here's the thing for me. I like to look up a lot of things on my own. I hear things that people say, but I don't take it for face value because I need to go and look for myself. So what I did was I put Jaden's name in Google, and you know what popped up? A video pre-Chrisean where she was outside of Blueface's house. Her son was about 1 year old, wobbling around, barely walking, and she was outside screaming, cussing. Blueface had locked her out the house. The baby don't know he locked out too, but he don't know whether to run with the mother or daddy opened the door, and Blueface is behind the door saying, "Oh, she's crazy. I can't open the door right now." And the baby is outside crying, screaming to the top of his lungs. And Jaden has a pole in her hand. You know what? Let me see if I can bring that video up. Cause I'm just, you know what? Cause I want to show. Let me see if I can bring this video up. I'm gonna show y'all because I'm tired of this. She's better than Chrisean. She's not. And I'm going to get to why, when Chrisean and Blue got together, Jaden wasn't with Chrisean. I'm not going to pull that clip up about what I'm going to tell y'all about that, but I'm going to let y'all go and see that for yourself because I'm going to tell y'all where to find it. Uh, Let me see. Because I want y'all to see this. because everything is good for everybody else, but everybody seems to forget when it comes to other people. It's not funny. It's not funny. I don't find it funny, not one bit. I don't believe in tearing people down. Um, yep, here it is. Yep, yep. There it goes right there. Hold on, but I didn't want to watch nobody who. Okay, so let's take it from here. And so this video, well, I'm watching it from Hip Hop DX from the sake of time because, um, like I said, Flesh is going live, and I don't want to, take go too much into his time. But enough is enough. I'm tired today, and I got a little time today, and we getting ready to do this one today. All right. So let me see. I'm on a new system, y'all. Let me see. Okay, here it is. Share screen. All right. I could have had this all share screen, not that screen though. Uh, 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 uh. Hold on, I got it. I think I got it. I think I got it. There it is, y'all. Oh, y'all don't understand. I'm so happy. I'm so happy I got that. I'm gonna just put this right over my screen because I need y'all to see this. I want to make this the whole screen because I don't want y'all to think because I'm not up here telling no tales. Okay, I want y'all to see this. All right, and y'all can drop a one and let me know if y'all can hear it. This is a different video. Look, y'all. Y'all can hear KOBD. He gonna go. He gonna be outside. Give it a minute. Okay, so I just wanted to show y'all that because that is before Chrisean, okay? So let's not act like because Chrisean came around that, oh, Jaden is such a saint. She was the mother of his children, and oh my goodness. No, that is Jaden Alexis. And real, she didn't know he was going to post it. Y'all saw how small Jaden is? Shout out to Jaden, Jeremy, and Chrisean Jr. I don't play about my kids and I don't play about other people's kids. But enough is enough. Let's stop. Let's stop with the narrative, right? So that's the first person that I wanted to talk about as it relates to Chrisean. Hey, OBD. Yeah, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Yeah, I used to retire. Let me tell you, I don't want to be a JW out here talking about, oh, I'm still, but yeah, I'm retired. But anywho, thank you for showing up. AOBD means a lot to me. So then that's Jaden. And that is not the only thing. Let me tell y'all something. This is why people have to do their research. So when Blueface and Jaden got together, they got together in a polygamous relationship. Did y'all know that? They were in a three-way relationship. It was him, her, and this young lady named Jiggy. She's beautiful. She's such a beautiful lady. I'm married. I'm not into that. Well, to each his own. But I do give props where they, where I can. Jiggy, she's such a beautiful. She's a Spanish woman. She's so beautiful and talented. So in the polygamous relationship, you were good with it, but you wasn't good with it because Jiggy was getting too much attention. So that's how the three-way broke up. So I just want to let me put that out there as a caveat. So meaning if you came into the relationship that way, did you think it was going to change? But let's not blame Chrisean for all of your downfalls. Because now the girl that you were messing with while Blueface is incarcerated, now she's coming out and she done dropped the low on you, and you are mad, talking about you're going to get an attorney and this, that, and the third. We'll go right on, girl. I'm going to say one more thing. Hey, Tech Clouds. Hey, how are you? Thank you for joining. Yeah, if you see the goal, don't worry about it. That's something that YouTube put up, and I was just checking to see how it works. So don't worry about that. So that's I just want say that again. So where was I? I was at Jaden. So the girl put all her stuff out there because everybody is like, oh, Chrisean this and this, that, and the third. Meanwhile, Chrisean was incarcerated and she's been home. Oh my God, since October. October. Gave her life to the Lord. She's been quiet. She doesn't come on the internet. If you see her on the internet, it's somebody that she's with that went live, and you'll only see her for a minute, and she gets out the camera. People don't understand when you put a prayer out there and you're serious about it and you mean what you say. God can do all things. He can change anybody. But instead of people being glad that she's not on the internet crashing out, she's not doing any of these things. So now they're making up stuff. And it's getting so bad. You got a whole group of people paying people to do these things. Don't think these people are not doing things on their own. Paying people for doing these things. Is it let me finish with Jaden. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go to the next thing. Let me go back. Wait. So Jaden likes to tell the story that Chrisean and Blueface got together because they were cheating on her. That's not what happened. Chrisean came to Cali because she was accepted to college. She had a full athletic scholarship. She was going to school for sports medicine. That's how she got to Cali, not Blueface. College. She got to Cali, got she didn't go move on campus. She got an apartment, but through the school, she will tell you she had no idea what she was going to do with her life at that time. She was young, and school was a way, and her being an athlete was a way of having a place to live. She had a rough upbringing. But let's not forget, or if you don't know, let me enlighten you. Chrisean was the youngest athlete on. Oh my gosh, how can I forget it in my head? And because I'm thinking about it's gonna come back to me. It's just a TV program that used to come on, and they had the obstacles and stuff like that. How can I forget it? And I have the videos of it on my shorts. I have it on my page. I did post that on my page because people need to know. Because all of this is pre-Blueface. I forgot the name of it. Buttercup 53. Do I have any mods in here? Any mods? Any of my mods in here? No. Oh, your message was retracted. Yeah, that's fine, Sapphire. I'll be good. Um, that's fine. Watch the ride. You still in here? Are you here? Watch the rise. Can you do me one favor? Oh, you said. Did you say peace out? Well, that was the beginning. I don't know. Why are you here? Watch the rise. Um, let me just see if I could just do this anyway. I got it. Don't worry about it. gonna report hot news on this channel. All right, so yeah, let's go. All right, so there you go. So yeah, there you go, Buttercup. You don't have to worry about it. I don't. That means nothing to me. So bye bye. You're going. I don't condone Chrisean Rock slander on my channel. Don't do it. If we can stand behind all of these other people that we stand behind, we can give her some grace also. And we over here that's not allowed. That's why I really don't do content on her also, because like over here it's just not allowed. It doesn't make a difference what she does with her life, whether it's positive or negative. People are still going to bother her. They're still going to, oh, she lied about this, she lied about that. Do you really know that that girl left Blueface millions of dollars because she made the money? If it wasn't for her, he wouldn't have that money. Everybody got it twisted. She made the money, she left. When it made new money, she rented that house that everybody saw her in. She did not have any credit, is what she said. She paid the mortgage for a year. So when the year came by, it came up, she was incarcerated. So that's why all of her friends that were living in the house free got evicted. They had to go. Yeah, because and now they on a world tour, and this is part of the reason why I'm a little pissed off today. This is part of the reason why, because y'all lived off this girl. Oh, she was the greatest thing going on while y'all was touring, meeting celebrities and all this other stuff, and now y'all want to tell a different story because she came home, gave herself to the Lord. Was embraced by a whole different group of people. She lived in Oklahoma. She had to go back to court there. I thought it was a beautiful thing the way she was able to interact with the people in Oklahoma from all races, creeds, and all different types of backgrounds. They embraced her and encouraged her in her walk. And I thought it was a beautiful thing, and I think that that's a great place for her. And so, now she was back where in a city where she lived. But when she's in the city where she was born, what people don't fail to understand is she has a godmother and a godfather. They are attorneys. They own a whole law firm. So see, people have to do their research. So she has the same bedroom that because she was late. She became their godchild later, but she has the same bedroom in her godparents' house that's in her video, Rainy Days. If you never listened to any of Chrisean's music, listen to, and maybe you don't want to hear the rap, but the music that where she's coming, from her heart. I'll give you two of them: Rainy Days and Time. Rainy Days, I'm telling you, had me balled up in the fetal position. I was crying for hours, didn't know why. And that's where uh, you know, that's when I started looking into her. What's going on with this girl? Because that's what I do. Some content creators will tell you. I see people like, oh, this person. I want to know why they feel like that about you. So let's talk about it. What happened? Because I like to make my own decisions about people. I'm not going to just not like somebody just because you don't like them. That's childish. And I don't understand where all that is coming from or where we're getting all that from. But the world needs more love. The world doesn't need any more of the dumb nonsense that's going on. You know what I'm saying? The world needs more love. And that's just that. So, this is where I'm going to end it with Jaden. Jaden likes to tell people that Chrisean, oh, we were a family, and she came and she started messing with, girl. If y'all go to, oh my gosh, now I forgot the girl, her first name, and I don't want to share her stuff because I know for a fact she'll probably have a fit. She'll a little petty like that sometimes. Her last name is James. She has a podcast. Oh wow, she used to be on, what's that show that I didn't watch? That's now did this spinoff of Baddies too. Everybody used to watch it back in the day. I didn't watch it. She was Megan Megan James, that's her name. Megan James did an interview. She was getting ready to start a show, like Baddies. What is it? A reality TV show called The Side Chicks of LA. And Jaden Alexis was going on there as one of the side chicks of LA. She did a whole interview on Megan James' show, saying that she was going on there as a side chick. There are numerous videos of Jaden going live and just like in her own apartment and saying that, Blue is with this crazy girl. She can't, all this other stuff. She's a, what does she call Chrisean? Basically, she sleep with rappers. All unfounded. Nothing was nothing was factual. But you was getting ready to go on the side chicks of LA. That's your man, right? Why would you be I wish my husband what? I wish I would be going. You want a side chick? Cause that's not something. And now if I said let's get married and now you can have all the side chicks you want, and I'm gonna go out here and get all the side, that would be different if that's something you agree to. But Chrisean told Blueface, oh, I don't do the three something in the bed. I'm like, I don't do that. And so at least she was honest. But Jaden, that's what you into. Oh, it was such a shame when your birthday came last year and you was in a club where so many people was recording and put it on it. Yeah, if I had scheduled this, if I didn't just see something that triggered me to go live, I would have had some great for you. You was laying on the floor, arms stretched up, legs stretched that way, waiting for the stripper to come down on the pole and slam on your face. It's all over the internet. Oh no, but I am so great. Chrisean came along and we had family and she broke my family up and you couldn't what Blueface wasn't locked, he wasn't incarcerated for a day or two. You was out on a date. And I was upset because Chrisean shut herself down at that time. But you was the one running around here talking about, oh, listen, my kids and this, that, and the third. And then the man wasn't locked up 2 days because y'all was not together. Even though they had gotten back together, they had separated. And that was the reason why she moved into a new house. Because I was like, this is not making sense. Why is she moving somewhere else? That don't make sense. So he wanted to act like he bought a whole house. He want to act like he bought a whole house and okay, no, and that's not what happened. They were not together. That's why I don't do a bunch of pretending for the internet because it don't make a difference whether you put it up here for 2 to 3 minutes. Somebody got it, and they're gonna play it, and so all of the stuff can be proven. And so they weren't together. Y'all were acting. That's why your engagement ring didn't fit Jaden because he bought it for Chrisean. He was so distraught that he contacted Jason Lee on live and said, "I didn't really want to propose to Jaden, but that's what she wanted. But I didn't do it to make Chrisean mad. It's because now Chrisean like miss me. It is what it is. So Jaden, just tell the truth. Tell the truth. You'll be fine. There's a whole way you could have just came out of this on top by telling the truth, but you want to keep throwing dirt on Chrisean's name, or you having these grown men do it for you, but you crashing out now yourself because Blueface is incarcerated, crashing out about Chrisean. right now. He done tattooed her name on his face, even though she tattooed his face on her face and had it on her neck, and she got his name somewhere. That's this Chrisean I'm talking about. Did I agree with that? I was pissed. But I'm a supporter. If I support you wholeheartedly. I might not agree with everything you do, but I'm still a supporter. And I was so glad when she covered up the throat when she was ready to. She was gone. She left him. You came, kidnapped her baby. 4 o'clock in the morning, you kidnapped the baby that you said wasn't yours, even though you have a blood test for it, and you are 99.9% the father. Tell your mother to stop playing. Well, I'm gonna get to his mother. Tell her to stop playing because I have never in my life, and I'm so glad that I have the mother that I had. So glad that my mother taught me about respect, morals. What would happen to you if you out here being a garden tool? It don't always go away. And so, sad to say, this lady is living vicariously through her children, but her son does not like her. Has nothing to do with Chrisean. Not nothing. Nobody can turn you against your mother. That's not how this works. But if my mother was twerking on the internet, took a picture in the public bathroom with her pants down, with her cheek showing, sent it to Instagram, talking about she meant to send it to her husband. I'm not even gonna, I'm not even going to make the story long because it's gonna be about what I feel about that. But that's a whole lot of different steps that I'm sending this to my husband versus posting it on Instagram. And then you on Instagram in the bed telling your husband to pull out his Johnson. Because these girls out here bugging. And I can tell you whether or not you or John is Blueface's, who's bigger? Whose mother does who does your mother do that? So I understand why he doesn't like you and doesn't respect you, and those are just a couple of things. He's a young man. He's a rapper. Offbeat. I only know one song, and it's got the remix, the Cardi B. It's only the Cardi B remix version. I really, yeah, I'm not impressed. But he has a great business mind. I'll give him that. I don't like him, but yeah, hey, I'm not gonna take away from the fact that he does have a great business mind. But anybody that he's dealt with in this public, as you know, as a female, they're no good. They're tore up emotionally and all that. You know why? Because his mama is emotional all the time. You just started this whole big thing and got exposed. You got exposed. So sad, too bad. We already knew it was you, though. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand it. But your son on his TV, national television. Hi, FFS. What's going on, fam? I missed you the other day. I'm just doing really, really quick. I just went live because this just came and I got to talk about it. So I know Flesh is going live and I'll be over there in a minute. But I got to talk about this because enough is enough. I'm sick of this. So, the Carcuckoo, that's what I call her. I got to get my stuff queued up because I try to stay away from stuff like this, but enough is enough. Enough is enough. I'm going to say what I want to say about it, and that's just that. So, Car Cuckoo, because that's what I call her, your son told you on national television, that you were not his type of woman. You're not somebody that he would agree to date. And you were upset, but you know what? At least he told you the truth. You put your whole you put your cheeks online. He was home at the time. He went on Twitter and he said, I thought I saw it all. But who wants to see somebody's 50-something-year-old mother's ashy booty cheeks? So your kids are supposed to respect you, and this is what they turn on the internet, knowing that your child himself has 1 million+ followers. Come on now. He doesn't need any help with the reason about why he doesn't like you. He doesn't need help. He does not need help. So anywho, she's crazy, and she just got exposed for setting up an interview with Tasha K and Chrisean's ex-boyfriend to say that he's Chrisean's baby's father. That's a whole nother video, so I'm not even going to get into him. But that's a whole nother video. But nonetheless, Tasha K exposed her because you can't have somebody to do dirt, ask somebody to do dirt for you, and then turn around, because that's what she does to everybody else. You ask this woman to do dirt for you and then turn around and thought you was going to talk about her and thought it was going to be cool. Anybody know Tasha K know that wasn't going down like that. Tasha K called her live. It's on her page. I was like, whoa, what's going on here? Car Cuckoo, I would have shut my page down. They wouldn't see me no more. You're not a celebrity. You're not a star. I did not know that you was in House Party as an extra dancing off beat. But when you said it, I went back to the House Party scene. Sure enough, there you was in the crowd. You was an extra. Because you was an extra, not even in the front. They had you in the middle, and I can see why. Your son rapped off beat a little bit because you dance. Or he rapped like you dance. You still are not alive. I thought that it was such a whack move for you to be as old as you are, regardless of whether or not you slept with some people in the industry that are now married, and they're not in the news like that, for you to reveal that stuff, regardless of whether it's the truth or not, because nobody knows. But you don't do no mess like that. You slept with them people thinking that they was going to put you in a movie. They were all were putting out movies themselves. That doesn't give you the right to come on this internet here and tell yeah, you are in an interview that was watched by millions of people because of the platform that it was on. Because if it was on any other platform, it wouldn't have got 1 million views. Let's keep it 100% real. But you did what you did, and you mentioned some people that you slept with, and how you had one waiting outside because you had to wait till Blue went to sleep. It is embarrassing. I don't care if you are grown and your mother's on the internet spewing this type of BS. It's embarrassing. All right, now let's get down to Chrisean's friend Jay, the one that's going around. Now you got all these stories to tell. You lived off this girl for so many months. You met celebrities. You on stage looking dirty because you was looking dirty on stage. I don't care how much money she was giving you or paying you. You still look like she found you on Skid Row. So now you're running across the internet telling all this stuff that's supposed to be true and talking about her child. Don't play with my child, my children. I have two. It's going to be a big situation. Don't do it. But you're running around now. You want to tell people all of this stuff about Chrisean, but when you were spending her money, when you were getting paid None of this stuff was coming about. You was out there windmilling on the internet and on an episode of Baddies. What you got paid for that? But Chrisean did ask you and her other friend, y'all sure y'all want to get beat up? Y'all like, yeah, we gonna y'all sure y'all want to get beat up. So don't come on the internet now because you're not getting any money. She decided to come home. She's not doing that anymore. She's not funding your life anymore. And so now you have so much to say about her. This is why I got trust issues today. Because y'all hoes ain't loyal. I'm sorry about that, y'all. I'm sorry. So now I'm gonna take it to this is what bothers me the most. Mr. Wackadoodle-Doo. You're a grown man and you claim to be um a part of you claim to be a part of a gang or something. You OG or something. That's what you said, right? Mm-hmm. I want to know where's the smoke for the people that want to smoke for you. Where's the smoke for them? I watched you jump in this young lady's face when she was about 22, foaming from your mouth because you was getting ready to hit her because you wanted the cops to pull her out of the house that she lived in with Blue. But you was foaming at the mouth because the cops said, no, we're not doing that. She gets mad here. We can't, it's the law. We can't put her out. But Blue wasn't home at the time. But I'm going to give it to Blue for this one. When he did get home, he didn't put Chrisean out. So, Mr. Wackadoodle-Doo, you was so upset. You was foaming at the mouth. You was in that girl face, screaming and hollering, spitting everywhere. But you went and bust a freaking grape in the fruit face. When you see Jay Diggs, then that's when anybody can convince me about what. When you see Jay Diggs, that's when you can convince me. Until you see Jay Diggs, you can't tell me nothing. All this tough guy stuff you got going on out here, all the smoke you got for this young girl, paying people. One day you like her, one day you don't. One day you this, one day. I never met somebody so stupid in my life, my whole entire life. How you pull up to a court proceeding where you're not subpoenaed? I'm gonna tell y'all where to find the video. How do you pull up to a court proceeding where you're not subpoenaed, but you decide to show up and talk anyway? And anybody that is a rapper that has any type of association with this man, y'all crazy. Because the way he talked about y'all in court, this man said that he is like what did he call himself? Broker. So he said, so, and the game was actually the game's court case. How the game just, I don't know if he still deal with him after that, but if you would have heard what I would have heard, that would have been the end of him. Mark would have had to see me. He would have had to see me because nobody asked you to come, but you showed up anyway because you're claiming that you was just in the area and you heard that he had a court case going on that day. But this is what he said in court since he volunteered to talk. Oh, he's not signed to me. I make money out. He said, I love when I find a rapper or somebody, that's an entertainer that's always in trouble. It's like an insurance policy to me. So I'm like the broker. Because in this case, he wouldn't even show up. He wouldn't show up to gigs, so I wouldn't put him on paper. I wouldn't sign a contract with him. He lazy. He don't like the work. So he's like, he'll do a job, get paid, spend the money he got. Money get low, he come to me. Could you get something else? Do a job. He said, but this is how it works. Somebody will say, "Oh, I want to see. We want to book the game," because the people think that you, the game manager, right? I want to book the game. So he said, "I'll tell them 130,000." They'll say, "Okay." I'll call the game up. Like, look, got a gig for you, 30K. Now you got to be there, right? I give him 30K, and I keep 100K because they're not smart enough to learn business. He just said, he said, I never signed no artist. No artist was ever signed to me. No artist. What is so crazy is he said, I just recently signed Blueface. So I'm like, makes perfect sense. So since his mother Carcuckoo had been lying all this time, Blueface's father was his manager and owns all the rights to all the music that came out early. And that's a problem that Wack has with him, and so does Blueface's mother. And his father said if he would have listened to me, he would have never messed with that man. But, they sold him a dream. He's going to be signed to Cash Money Records West or whatever they started. And so he left. So Carcuckoo, which is Blueface's mother, she spent a lot of time running around here talking about, I sacrificed everything. And John was in a McDonald's commercial. And his father didn't do anything. And blood, sweat, and tears. And I put him in football. And I did this. And I did that. Before Blueface got locked, guess who living in Blueface house right now? His father. Before he got incarcerated, one other thing he did, he said, let me tell y'all something. My father been here from day one. All that stuff my mother's saying is not true. I just was not going to go back and forth with her on the internet. My father's not a deadbeat. My father's the one that put me in football. My father is the one that taught me how to box. My father is the one that instilled everything, anything in me that's athletic. My father did that. So I just want to clear the air about that. Why y'all mad because this man said that his father been in his life? I already knew that. I saw the pictures of him with his father from a little baby all the way up with his sisters on his father's side. His mother would tell you he only cares about John because John has money. So why was he at his daughter's baby shower the other day, ma'am? So stop lying. So this is the same thing you did with Chrisean. Chrisean beat me up. Who beats up somebody's mother? Tell the whole story. There are numerous videos out there where Blueface has told this story and Chrisean just laughed through the whole interview. Because nobody going back and forth with you, you little liar. Chrisean was defending Blueface's mother because they were arguing because her and Chrisean brought a dog home to his house where there was already 2 dogs there that his mother bought. It was her idea to get these dogs for protection. She didn't know what's going on with the 3rd dog. She saw the dog come in the house. She said, I'm leaving. So Blueface told her, well, yeah, you know what? Well, then that's good. That's nice. Go ahead, pack your stuff. Make sure you tell your husband you said you're leaving and leave. He said he was very calm. She got bothered by that. We're going to need some time. What do you mean? You said that you was leaving. And so they going back and forth. And so Chrisean says, Blue, don't talk to her like that. And Blueface looks at Chrisean, he said, she ain't talking about you. We arguing because of you. She said some real foul stuff about you, and I'm arguing with her about it. And Chrisean started crying because she didn't know. She thought that, things was cool with him and her mother. So the mother starts calling Chrisean mother a crackhead and all this other stuff that I just don't even want to say. Chrisean mother, I'll say it again, she has her issues, but that woman is full of wisdom. And if I had to choose between the two, I'm going to choose Miss Charlie every time. Mom, we gonna try rehab again. I will choose her right now in this day, anytime. But anyway, so Blueface's mother throws a mason jar at Chrisean, and it hits her. And Blueface says, "Stop! Don't do that. Why are you throwing that at her? Don't do that." She throws something else at her. It hits her. Chrisean said, Blueface says, "Now, Mom, why would you do that?" I said, "Stop." He said, "If you throw something at her again, I'm going to let her loose on you." His mother picks up a jar full of that weed and threw it at Chrisean and hit her. And Blueface said, "Get her." And that's why her eye was black. Yeah, that's why her eye was black. She needed to learn how to, and she should have minded her business and stay. Hey, Brandy, she should have minded her business and stay out of and she should have kept. She should have listened to her son. That's what I'm trying to say. She should have listened to her son and not threw that third object at that young woman. And so you got your behind handed to you, and then your daughter, she came doing what she had to do, and like I said, Chrisean literally beat the pee out of her, and yeah, and that's how that went. But she said that her brother did it. It's all on video. Your brother was standing over there. Now your husband at the time, he had knocked him out. He was laying out. He was cold. They was after Chrisean had handled her, she sat on the ground with the she had a bodysuit on and it was wet all down. The video it's embarrassing. But she laying there holding her husband and rubbing him. He divorced her, and you know what? Shout out to him. I wouldn't go to that crazy ish either because they get all that crazy nonsense from their mother. I wouldn't go do it either. So that's it on that for that. And for what, like I said, when Wack meet Jay Diggs, I want y'all when you get on your own time, you get a little time, you're bored, just type in three finger whack, or type in Jay Diggs. That's Jet. Let me put it in the chat for you to show you where to go. So you gonna hear you gonna hear it's great. It's great. Let me put it here in the chat. I can type it over here to go over there. Yes, it is. Yeah, yeah. Let me put it in a chat for y'all. And the name of the song is called F. Yeah, it did go right there. Is that it? Okay. All right. Okay. So this young man now lives in Hawaii, but every time he comes to California, he drops the pin for Whack. Whack will not show up. He don't want to give him the fade after you done talked about this man mother, said F his mother, said all types of stuff about his mother. It's really, really, when you start talking about people's mothers, it go like everybody don't play about their mother. You know what I'm saying? So you got to see this man. And this man said he don't until he leave this earth. He's got every time he comes to California, he's gonna drop the pin for you because he wants you to come see him. You got to shoot him the fade, and his mother agrees. It's all on the video. It's a video. It's a song. It is yeah. Why you running? But you want us to be or everybody to be intimidated by your voice and by these stories that are false. You want to know about Mr. Whack 100? This is the girl you go follow. Give me 1 second. Because she got receipts with it. So Sharon is Karen. So I'll give it to y'all over there. Sharon is Karen. Let me make sure. Do I got the right? Which page is she on? See now, why is it not giving me the name so I could just click it? Let me do it like this because she got two, but I want to make sure she has 2 pages. She's not coming. But just put in, this is what you put in. I don't know why she's not coming up here, but she has a different page now. Let me make sure I give y'all the right thing because I want y'all to see, and I want y'all to see the court docs. He got a RICO going on right about now. So she got all the court docs over there. But you out here paying people still behind the scenes about a young woman. Yep. Flesh is live. Gotta hurry this one up so I can get on over there. But I want to make sure y'all got the right stuff now. Hold on now. We're gonna go over there. Okay, yeah, there it is. I was doing it wrong. That's why. Is that a space? Oh, she got the 8. It's still not popping up, so I'm gonna just put it here because that's her page. And let me see, she got 2, the poor, because I forgot which page it's on. But she changed these pages one more time. It's straight Henny and it's the circus. No, I think she changed it to the bar. I'll find the other one, but I think it should be on that one. You'll see she has all the receipts. She pulled the documents from the courts. She got all his business. She got all his business to the point that somebody on his Clubhouse page asked him, "Do you know her?" And he like, "Who is that?" And they like, "Do you?" She's a content creator, but she got all your paperwork, all your work. That's how he like to say it. The work, you ain't got no work. She got all your work. I don't know her. Then they started playing it, and he's like, "Wait a minute. Why you doing that, niece? Niece." She was cracking up because she does a panel with some other guys that they talk about the same subjects or whatever, and they were playing it for for her, and she was cracking up. She's like, he called me niece. I can't stand him. But anyway, so that you'll get everything you need to know about him. He didn't even do all of the jail time he said that he did. That is a lie. The test said that is a lie. Most of his time that he was a juvenile. And a lot of times he got right back out of jail. So, so sorry to tell y'all, but the lie detector test said that's a lie. And so, anywho, where is my thing to keep me on track? So let me go so I can make. Okay, so the latest thing I already talked about, Jaden. Stop lying. The ex-boyfriend. He don't even matter. All I know is that Blueface's mother put that girl in harm's way 2 weeks ago, and her child could have been unalive behind because she don't put a battery in this boy back. You done set up this interview that he did with Tasha K. And so now you are behind a lot of these hate pages that are these bloggers that are putting this misinformation and these lies out about her. You are paying them. And so she got a sister I don't even like. She has one sister that I know that's with her 100%. Her youngest brother, shout out to him. Nobody better not say nothing about King Guard PD. Nobody better not say nothing about PD. When you talk about beating the odds, you know why he beat the odds? Chrisean and determination. That's why he's D1 right now. That's why he has a high school diploma. But his mother was there. As much as, you know, and through all that their mom has been through, she might not have been a perfect mom, but she instilled the love and fear of God in those children, and they are true believers. You can't, a streetwalker can turn their life around and say, you know what? I gave my life to God. And even if you backslide, nobody is perfect. But that doesn't give us the right to like to say who is for God and who is not. Chrisean been doing this thing. Chrisean really does this thing about tithing. She really, really does. She'll give you a lesson on tithing, and you'll be like, whoa, wait a minute. I'm not even doing it like that. Like for people that believe. But a lot of people don't know that tithing could be, and this is not something that comes from her, this is something that's coming from me. Tithing can be you are tithing your time. You're giving your time to the church, or you're tithing like you're giving back to the homeless. Okay, we see the homeless when they're on the street. Tithing can be, I'm going to take my coat off, give it to the homeless, and freeze, and I'll be okay because I'm going home to a warm home. Tithing can be, I'm going to volunteer today to go out here and feed the homeless. Tithing can be, I'm going to buy some things and donate to someone that feeds the homeless. It could be a lot of different things. And you can give 10% of your money to church if that's what you believe in. But tithing is like, it's more than just that. Some people don't have money to give. So what else can I give? I can give my time. I'm still tithing. A lot of people don't others understand that. But Chrisean believes in tithing. Do you know that girl, when she made money, she went back to a church in Baltimore and gave Pastor Mike a stack of money. And he said, Chrisean, what is this? She said, that's how you gave it to me. And he was acting, so you know how the people put the phone, the money up to you like it's the phone. He was like, "Hello, Chrisean." So she was younger. She went to church. She was hungry, and she told him she was hungry, and he had gave her some money from McDonald's, and that was that. A while she gave it to him. That might not mean a lot to a lot of people, but when you can think back, like, I was hungry one day and this pastor gave me, money to get something to eat. I'm about to go over here and bless him and he don't know about it. Come on, y'all. Stop playing with this girl. She's been a child of God. She's been tapped in. And even though I don't agree with the decision, supposedly she's married to Blue, that's her personal choice. I'm still never going to change the way I feel about her. When I'm loyal, and I see something in her. She's awesome. Her sister is on Zeus right now because of her, and now you turned on her. You kept poking the bear. You kept poking the bear. You kept poking the bear. Chrisean Ben said that you touched her a long time ago for the people that's not paying attention, but she didn't want to talk about it. So the first time she said it, she was crying one day. Like my sister always does things to me, she hurts me. I forgive her. She hurts me again. I forgive her. She said, I grew up around her. So she trained me to like just be loyal to her, and it was just always me and her, and I never had anybody else up until a certain point in my life. And she started having an anxiety attack. I might pull that video and play it, but it's hard for me to watch. So Chrisean has her baby. She's in a hospital. Now her sister has, I think she already had this vendetta against her. You have people that were dumb enough. Why aren't they arrested though? You have people that were dumb enough to be on live saying that they were going to go to the hospital and unalive this girl while her son was having surgery. I think the baby was 3 weeks old. And these were her friends, her sister's friends. They were going to go to the hospital and unalive her. She was in such a way about her child because he was born with a hernia that his father put on the internet, not knowing she already had it set up for him to have the surgery. But if they tell the truth, she already told why he was not circumcised until she didn't want them cutting on her child more than once. So she told the doctor, listen, is it all right if we not circumcise him until it's time to remove the hernia? And the doctor told her that would be a wise idea. On live, Chrisean asked this doctor, is anything wrong with my child? And the doctor said, no, we would have told you if something was wrong with your child when you first had him. We do tests on children. We would have told you. I don't understand how what Wax says on Clubhouse behind his wall. I don't go on his Clubhouse. I don't even go to Clubhouse. I've been to Clubhouse one time, and that's because I'm a notary, and another notary, she has a whole thing going on over there. But when I went there, I just didn't never connected with it. But he has a whole Clubhouse page that you go on all the time, and the topic of your conversations most of the time is Chrisean. She comes into the picture somehow. Or you on No Jumper with Adam, Chrisean. Y'all out here spreading all these rumors, and you are talking in front of all these people that have the audience. But you're lying. You're lying. How about Blue don't even like talking to you? So when he was with his, I don't know what Blue grandfather and his aunt said that's his wife. Her last name is Porter. She said they did vow. They took their wedding vows over the phone. She said, but nobody saw me out jumping out here saying we were married. Nobody saw that because she said she talks to Blue, but she does not know what he's going to do when he comes home. Meaning, right now he's in jail, so he's embracing her talk with the Lord. Her walk with the Lord. But just like I thought, and I'm not praying for. Honest, I'm not. That's that girl's life. I'm not. But every time he thinks something's a little off, he goes off from behind jail. He does all these little antics that he used to do when he's on the street. So I'm just not convinced that he's changed. That's just me. And nobody has to follow, about me, about what I think. That's just me, and that's just what I believe. And so that's why, I will post her. I never post Blue. And like I told some people that's in a support group for her, Blue's team doesn't have to post anything about him. Y'all do a good enough job of doing free promotion for him, because every time y'all post her, you post him. Y'all don't need to post him. Let his team do that. But you guys don't need to post him. So that's why his team doesn't do it anymore, because y'all do it. And so now this is what really pissed me off, Jaden out here saying that I think that Chrisean would poison my kids. What? The whole time Chrisean was with Blue Rock, she never said anything about your kids. As a matter of fact, she encouraged Blue to go see his kids. Even if it hurt her, she doesn't care. She encouraged him to go see his kids. She's not going to do anything to your kids. Y'all need to stop that nonsense. But this is another ploy and a plot. Because now you and Carcuckoo, now y'all cool. So now here you are coming out here with these allegations, and all because they know that if Chrisean was the old Chrisean, and if Chrisean was to come out here KOing, she's gonna go to jail, and I think that that's what all this is about. All of them are they all trying to get her to either to hit them, knock them out, something so they can call the cops and get her put in jail. What Zeus did to her is disgusting. It's disgusting what Zeus did to her. And that's all I'm gonna say about it. I got a right to my opinion about what I saw. I thought it was dirty, and I was listening, and y'all all in the background, not even masking the sound, not even muting it. Thought y'all was whispering, but it was coming through on the TV. You gotta listen, but you'll hear it. That her two sisters, the one kept trying to get the baby from her. No, I'm not giving you my baby. Oh, they're like, oh, she brought the baby. She was holding on to the baby because she was scared. No, she was touched as a child. She brings her baby everywhere. Even when she was performing, that baby would be backstage and people be like, oh, why she got this baby here? She doesn't trust anybody with her child. That's why. And so then the sister, the one that she said, do some strange things to her, said to the other sister, I can't fight her because, she came in on some peaceful-ish. Huh? So y'all set this girl. Then you got your best friend there running off at her mouth. And then you running off at the mouth, but you kinda you're so stupid. You kind of agreed to what Chrisean was saying, but you thought that Chrisean shouldn't have said it if they all forgave each other and forgot about it. She is in her healing phase, so now she can go and she can heal. And the sister's still crashing out. She was crashing out yesterday, talking about Chrisean keep calling her daughter's devices and all this other stuff. You forgot you told us that you control all of your kids' devices. You're behind them, and every time Chrisean's sister opens up, she has a beautiful voice. She has been trying to break into music for way before Chrisean came out. Chrisean always supported her. But the reason why she's on Zeus is because of Chrisean. Because Natalie Nunn said, we don't want you on here. What we need you for? We got the real thing. And you tried to fight her on her own show while she was pregnant. So we don't want you on here. And what do Chrisean do? Oh, Natalie, don't do that. Why are you doing that? And Chrisean calls one of the girls over. Natalie told her to get out of here. Bye. We don't want you here. We got the real Chrisean here. Chrisean gives the girl a ticket and asks her to take it into the lobby and give it to her sister because she had a right to, give her tickets to whoever she wanted to give them to. That's how you got on the show. But now you keep saying that that's a lie. But Chrisean is not the only person that you allegedly touched. Your nephew has been saying this for a very long time. It's unfortunate that his mother is who she is, that nobody believes the mother. But who wants to say, now that you're a grown man, that you were inwarded? He's been saying it. And this is what goes on in the African American community. Oh, just don't say nothing about it. Oh yeah, we talked about it, and no, it's not. It's not a good thing. No, it's not. I taught my children. Nobody's supposed to touch you anywhere. Anywhere. Nobody needs to go in the bathroom with you. None of that. Somebody go in the bathroom. I need to know if I'm not, but I didn't, I'm not letting my children go anywhere. My children don't spend the night out. My daughter will spend the night with her at her grandmother's. It's nobody over there. And they want to deal with her dad. Oh well, he a little Lulu. I wouldn't deal with him, but go right on ahead if you will. But my children know. Somebody touch you, tell me you're not wrong. Grown people know that touching little children are wrong. But if it's something that was taught in your family and it just keeps trickling down, nobody breaks the curse, it's going to continue to happen. And this is what it appears to allegedly have happened in their family. And so, all you have, like you brought this out of her. She has said it in a way where people that didn't catch it at one point didn't catch it. You want me to tell the people when you used to want to play house all the time? And I told you until I finally said I don't want to play house no more. She was in a hospital with her child. He was having surgery. She was asleep in the crib with her son. And she woke up to all this craziness. And she like, what is wrong with her? My son is in here in the hospital having surgery. I'm here with my child. Like, what is wrong with her? And that's when she said what she said about house. She said nothing else after that. Now they go on Zeus. You want to make it still look like she crazy. You said she was delusional, and I forgot what the word that she said, how she said what it was, but it was basically like you're a dingbat, basically. Are you forgetting stuff? Do you be forgetting? So that's why she said, I remember everything. I remember when we lived in, I forgot to name an apartment, so I ain't gonna say it, because I forgot that. She was like, yeah, and I remember when I was 7 years old, you made me eat your, and so yeah, and she was just crashing out. Do you think somebody gonna just open up in their mouth and say that on TV? Did anybody watch the other part of the program when they thought she was coming in as this Chrisean that coming in like rah rah rah, and she came in and said, you know what? And then her sister wasn't there. It was Natalie. It was Jayla. I forgot who else was there, but I know that they was sitting there already knowing what the plan was, but they didn't come out like that. Jayla, I'm gonna excuse her from that because Jayla is a different story with her and Chrisean. So she came in and said to them, you know, thank you for allowing me to be on the show with y'all. I just wanted to apologize to you guys when I was on Baddies. I was in a different headspace. She's like, I'm grown. I'm trying to take my life in a different direction. I'm a mom. I'm learning to be a better mom because I want to be the best mom that I can be to my child. And I just wanted to say, sorry to you all. And Natalie was sitting there like she was like a deer in the headlights because we all know she know exactly what was supposed to happen. But Jayla was almost in tears. I was like, oh my goodness, my baby has a baby. You've grown so much. I can't believe that this is my baby. She did take Chrisean under her wing when she was on that show when they were on it together for season one. She did take her. They spent a lot of time together, a lot because the thing was, in the beginning they were just telling her, oh, Chrisean's girl they got on the show, she crazy, all this other stuff. She nasty, she dirty, she this, that, and the third. And that's why Persuasion, that's why she cleaned the sink out with Persuasion. And just go back a little bit. That's what happened. And that's why Persuasion's Heine cleaned out the sink. Because you can't be playing. Some people don't play like that. So she let them know from the door, from the gate. Yep, I'm here by myself, but I'm about it. So then you said you snuck her. And so they let him just get the 1-2. And when she knocked out her wig went. Okay, then you want to say, this what made me so mad about this heifer here, Persuasion. I just had a cancer scare. I just found out I beat cancer. Oh man, did you beat cancer? Well, what did you have chemo? What? No, they thought I had cancer and I took the test and I didn't have it. Bitch, you ain't beat cancer. How about you go do some chemotherapy? How about you have that? How about you get your breast cut off? How about you do that one? Since you want to say you beat cancer. That's crazy. You can say that I had a cancer scare. They thought I had cancer. But you beat cancer? Bitch, you ain't beat nothing. You ain't been through nothing. I tell people all the time, y'all want this? You want to be able to get on here and say you had cancer? I could give it to you. Take it from me. You can, to Barbara Speaks, you can have the name, everything. You can have it. But anywho, it just bothered me because I saw, this is my last point. Chrisean had a best friend named Marshanae. And I love me some Marsh. And there could be like no better friend when Chrisean got arrested. We all know that was a setup too, even though she should have been handling her business. Like this is what it is. Real Chrisean supporters support her, but when she's wrong, she's wrong. We say it, we hold her accountable, and then we move on, but we don't bash. There's a difference. So she should have been handling her business. Everything that happened should have been handled. So they would not have been able to even, be able to do what they did. But that's something that you left open and they did it. And thank goodness at the time, Marsh, that's her godchild. She was right there to get that baby and took that baby, and nobody know where that baby was. Shout out to Smiley. The baby wasn't with Smiley. Shout out to Tareen. The baby was with her older sister Tareen. The baby was with Smiley and Marsh for a little while, but the baby was with Tareen. Shout out to Tareen. That's the sister that I love. That's the sister that got Chrisean's back and don't be really asking her for anything. Them other ones when she don't have nothing to give, they're just like any of these other people on this internet tearing her down. So that's why I said, you know what? People can be related by blood, but they can be your common enemy. Stay woke. Keep your eyes open. I do it all the time. Cancer didn't beat me, and nobody else is. I don't really have time for all that other stuff. I'm sitting here to you looking to some of y'all probably like a whatever. If I'm your preference, maybe look sitting here to you looking like a snack. Yeah, probably to some of y'all, yeah. Because I don't get on every day and say, oh my God, I'm struggling to do this. You got a couple of dollars. A lot of people like to use that. And that's their game. That's their game. But your girl Survivor Speaks have been going through some things. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully tomorrow, or even when I get off here, when I go over to Flash, I can, look some things up, to see if, they put anything, in my, in my stuff to see if what they're saying. But yeah, I just don't like. I've been so blessed to do so many things that even when I have a bad day, I'm not having a bad day. If that makes sense to anybody. I have a daughter that's getting ready to graduate next year, and I want to see that. I'm proud of her. She works. What time is it? I gotta go get my baby from work. Oh yeah, I gotta listen to Flesh and then come back and get online and do what I gotta do over there. But I'll click into him on my way to get my daughter. Then I'll be over. But I didn't mean to be over here this long. But yeah, I'm just saying that it just bothers me so much that you got so many people against one person because she's not on the internet and y'all mad because she still got the algorithm in the headlock. But the thing about her is Chrisean is a Pisces. I'm a Pisces too. We are givers. We are forgivers. But it takes us a long time. I'm older than she is. And I used to get the short end of the stick over and over and over again. Wanting to always be the peacemaker all the time. So I will always get the short end of the stick. You um as you age, you get wiser. I'm not gonna tell y'all how old I am. No, I'm not. It's not a secret. But I'm not. When I started modeling, the girl, she's like, "Well, how old are you?" And that ain't none of your business. I could be your mama though. I could be your mama. That's what I used to just be like, mind your business. Go on ahead. Because she's like, oh, that, the balling agencies, they're not going to do A, Y, and Z if you're this old. Or, some of the, the brands don't want to hire you if you this, that, and the third. Okay, well, don't. Just watch. Just watch me do my thing. Just watch. Just watch me. So, when you're into that type of thing, like the internet social media is very important to that. And so, yeah, people used to see pictures coming out like, oh, well, what's going on behind you? Over there. Well, what did that behind you do? That way, hold on. You was on the, this and that and the third. How old are you? None of your business. Just say congratulations and move on. That's it. You want to ask me how to do what I do? Ask me. But here's the thing. What God has for you is for you. What God has for me is for me. This is what God has for me. When I retire, my last interview, the blogger was like, "Where are you going? Why? Where are you going?" I said, "Listen, let me tell you something. Where I'm going, off of these modeling streets. I didn't even sign up for all of this. I didn't. Hey, Nessa, I love this lady right here. I love this lady right here. I gotta put her on the screen. I love this lady right here. So thank you for stopping over, Nessa, because I'm about to head out. But make sure you watch this video. I had to just give these people some truth about rock because I'm tired of these people. Tired of them. I didn't watch. So I was saying that I did not watch the Marsh interview. I did not watch it yet. But it's going to hurt my heart. It's going to hurt me to my core. If anything was said in that video that I'm not in agreement with. Everybody needs a little money right now. And there's people out here paying. So I can't comment on the Marsh um, video interview because I didn't watch it yet. I am hoping and praying that it's nothing. You haven't watched it either, Nessa? I'm scared. I'm scared. The only thing I did say, I did read was, and it said being her friend was like being a codependent, and that kind of like sent me over the edge. That sent me over the edge. So I just saw the words. I didn't click over it, but that little bit right there kind of sent me over the edge because I'm like, I know, Marsh, you're not, Marshanae, we're not going here. Like you were doing good, but I did see you the other day. And I'm still proud of you. But then you just put up the video the other day on you taking your stuff serious. I thought you've been taking it serious. But I still have nothing like bad to say about Marsh. Like I cared about what Marsh too. Like, and so I'm just hoping and praying that it's not bad, Nesta. But baby, if it is, woo, because I don't, I don't do Chrisean rock content over here. I don't. I don't. I think that's on Instagram. I post about rock, I love Rock Down. I'm a supporter. What you won't see me post is Blueface. I'm not certain about that. I just told the people I'm not certain about that. You know, I still support her regardless as to whatever her decisions are. I'll never degrade. I just had to block somebody off my page. You came over here and did what? That's not allowed at all. You don't get a warning. You don't get nothing. You'll get blocked. Bye. You don't never have to worry about coming over here again. The only person that's confused is you. The only people that are confused are the people that don't see Chrisean and keep making up stuff like y'all talking to Chrisean and people around her and all that. Y'all not talking to Chrisean. Y'all not talking to people around Chrisean. Y'all not. They're not. Go to my Instagram and watch my video. Order my steps. Pull up the words to order my steps. It's a song that was made a long time ago by GMWA. Everything in that song is what I'm feeling. If Chrisean has something to say or she was going to make a statement, that's what it would be. Now, the only other thing that I'm a little scared about is when that man is released. I, hope and pray that she can stay the course to stay on the path. Because if it's meant to be, God will make it happen. But I'm just a little confused that every time you feel like this girl's not doing what you want to do out here, you start going crazy and then doing all the stuff that you normally do on the street. I'm not a believer. I never believed in it. And I still don't, but I support and love Chrisean and Chrisean Jesus. And nobody that's the baby's name. His name is Chrisean Jesus Porter. So in order to differentiate him from his mother, there you go. So, but anyway, yeah, he when I first started doing content, yeah, he on a couple thumbnails because I clowned him. Yeah, I sure did. But that's it. So that's my child. Like, you come to get me? Yeah, she get off at 9:30. But I'm gonna go get her. But yeah, so I just had to put this video up because I had to do this video because it was a given. It was a given. It had to be done. Like, I had to say something. And who cares about what people think? You know what I'm saying? Just learn something. She's not saying anything. You only hear the sisters she only got one sister that really got her back. That's Therese. The rest of them don't care about her. Those are my choices. Therese. Period. Petey. Period. The rest of them flip and flop too much. Oh, but if you got money for me, oh yeah, we can. Okay. Yeah, so anyhow, I'm done with my rant about Chrisean. I'm about to go get my child. And yeah, it's something, Nessa. It's terrible. It's terrible. Nobody deserves that. Everybody deserves to be, given a chance, regardless as to how they started out. Regardless. And pre-Blueface, Chrisean has always been a pretty girl. But pre-Blueface, it was, it was a thing. But anyhow, I gotta go, y'all. Let me get out of here. I gotta go get my child. Thank you so much for coming. I will talk to you guys next time. Peace.
I got one there and just gotta make proud, don't count me out. Let's get it started, rest in peace my mama, I don't wanna talk. Fresh fit, who that little nigga, fresh the way he walk. New drip, I'm that one